It's a Sunday. You know what that means, YouTube? It means the buses aren't very good. So I'm going for a walk. Yeah. I'm going for a walk. Any cars coming there? I'm going to walk down to the river, the canal. Oh, I keep saying river, it's not a river, it's a canal. I'm going to walk down to the canal. I keep scratching. I'm going to walk down to the canal. He's barking. That must be alright. Cute lad from him. Must be that house, so. How many dogs have they got there? Has you? Got a dog farm there. Dog breeding farm or maybe. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Yeah, I agree with everything you say. Bless. Oh, that's new. That's new, isn't it? That's where I have to move or not, you know. I don't know, because although I get people slamming doors where I live, I mean, you can get worse in some places. I mean, my friend Lee's moved to Evesham, and he said hello to his neighbour the other day, and his neighbour says to him, you're right, knobhead. No, Lee says to his neighbour, he says, how are you? He says, hiya, how are you? And his neighbour says, I'm okay, knobhead. I mean, at least my neighbours don't say anything like that to me. I'm starting to wonder if I'm just being sensitive of all this door bang. After all, it is a flat. I don't know. So I'm going for a walk down to the canal, because it's good for you to do walking. So the mast's over there. If you don't want to be on my video, don't drive down the same road that I'm recording. I'm perfectly entitled to record. That's oh, that boy's disappeared. Where's he gone? Oh, that's a shame. I don't know how old he was. Maybe 20 or something, perhaps. So I'm gonna have a walk down to the river. Yep. I mean canal. It's not a river, it's a canal. Oh, I keep saying river all the time. It's not a river, it's a canal. Rivers are natural, canals are man-made. I suppose Lee hasn't rang me back. I says to him, I says I'm doing the vacuuming, can you ring back in an hour? So he said he'd ring me back in an hour, which was about an hour ago by now. Just hope it doesn't get dark, because it's got to be nearly 4 by now. My phone was refusing to charge past 80%. I prefer it to charge to about 90 to 100% really before I leave, but it wasn't playing ball. It was like, no, 80% is enough. Oh well, I won't be charging it until... Oh, I mean, I'm only going back home afterwards, so... If I'm out and about, I charge it more regularly because I take my charger with me, but... If I stay around Wychbold, it probably won't be charged until it goes flat, because I don't need... See, when I'm out and about, I like to charge my phone, because I'm worried I might... If anything was to ever happen and my phone battery was dead, but when I'm indoors, not that much really takes place, so I'll just let the phone go down to 0 more or less. I saw Damien in McDonald's. This is Lowton. I was like, oh, you know. Yeah. See, the problem I have with certain people is that I detest people who are very egotistical, very snobby. And my neighbours underneath me, their children are quite well to do, and they come round and they make it obvious that I'm beneath them. And I think the reason is that they're probably thinking that they work and I don't. But the difference is I work for God, and I've always worked for God since the moment I was born. They work for man, I work for God. That's the difference. Doing meditation is working for God. Doing meditation every day is working for God. Doing meditation to the early hours of the morning is working for God. What is God if not transcendental awareness? So that's where the conflict is. They think they're better than me, but I work for God, so obviously God doesn't pay me for working for him. Because if it would, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, I get paid for doing meditation. That'd be good. No, I do it because I like the peace it gives me, the power it gives me, the wisdom it gives me, the clarity it gives me, transcendental awareness it gives me. That's why I do meditation. It's weird, years ago I used to just daydream through life, whereas now I can feel everyone's vibration, I can feel their energy, I can feel their thoughts, I can feel their feelings. I've gone back up to 2 hours mantra. Oh god, look at that. That's a big puddle. I've gone back up to 2 hours mantras per. I've gone back up to 2 hour mantras per day. Yeah. I've gone back up to 2 hours. I was doing an hour, but I've gone back up to 2 hours. It's Shropshire, I think, isn't it, Clear? What's going on here? It's all flooded. I don't know. Buses are back to normal tomorrow. That means I can go out and stuff. I need to do some food shopping. That's what I need to do. Running out of food. I have to get to McDonald's later, I think. Maccadees. Yeah. I love that kind of thing. Looks like them two trees are about to kiss each other, doesn't it? Can you see that? It does, yeah. It looks like they're trying to reach out to kiss each other, them two trees there. Looks like they're reaching over to kiss each other. I never noticed that before. All the times I've walked up here, I've never noticed that before. I've walked up here loads of times. I've never seen that before. Looks like they're trying to reach over to kiss each other. Ay. It's good to do walking. Yeah. Shame my nan didn't do more walking. Well, my grandparents really. I think my nan, my dad's mum, she left it too late. I think because when we was teenagers, she'd already had heart attacks and strokes, and she wanted to do a walk. She wanted to take the dog for a walk around the block, which involved walking uphill. And her health was quite bad. And she had angina, and she was holding her mouth, and she had to sit down. Yeah, it's a shame really, because the age I am now is less than half. No, the age I am now is more than half her age at the time. And yet I feel quite healthy. I'm 43 now, and my nan was probably about 70, 72, 73 at the time. I'm sure she could have done this walk in her 40s or 50s or 60s or whatever. But it's a shame because when I think people thought they didn't really think about fitness years ago. I mean, today we think about fitness as being an everyday thing to keep healthy. But I noticed when a lot of people retire, like my mum's retired now, and when my grandparents retired, I noticed their health going downhill kind of thing. I think it was because they didn't really think of exercising years ago. It's a shame because today we think, oh yeah, you have to stay healthy. You have to walk and everything. You have to go for walks to stay healthy. Today we just think about it as like an everyday thing, but I don't think they did years ago. So, well, someone's following me then. It's a cone, isn't it? Yeah. It's a shame they didn't think about it years ago. Yeah. I mean, my dad's mum would be about 100 by now. She was about 60 when I was born. In fact, she'd be over 100. She was born in 1920, so she's about 103 by now if she was still alive. But she only lived into her 70s. I think she was 77, or 76, 77 when she died. I think my grandparents could have lived longer if they'd just done this. Can't mind you, they lived in Birmingham, didn't they? Even in Birmingham, you can go for walks. Obviously, this is more tranquil for walking. But, obviously, this is more tranquil for walking, but you know. There's a toilet there, look, gosh. Unusual place to put it. I've already been to the toilet before I left. Good idea though, isn't it? Does it even work? Whose toilet is it? Gosh. It's even got a toilet one. Very handy. Very handy for these walks. Oh gosh, it's a bit flooded down here. If I can make it with all this water. Oh god. Yeah. What's that? A duck. Pheasant. Let's change the layout, isn't it? That's better. I must have tapped it off, isn't it? Oh god, another one there. Loads of traffic today. Loads of traffic. It's 3 or 4 cars, isn't there? Is that the third one or the fourth one? Oh, steamroller. What want to be underneath that? Look at the size of that. Squashes of that. Oh, not another one. Oh, I thought there was another one then. I'm going up the stairs anyway. Oh yeah, I thought I had a car. I thought I had a car. Oh god, there's another one. Loads of traffic. Loads of traffic today, I tell you. This is where it's all coming from. This is the way I'm going. Now all the cars can come. I bet they won't now. Typical. And then you go backwards and forwards. I'm trying to walk along the way. Typical. Typical. What's that say? Oncoming trains. You don't say. Yes, I do. Oh, God. Oh, I've got tissue on my bum. Ow. Not too much information. Oh, is that a train coming? Ooh. Definitely not crossing there. Is it even safe to be this close? It's coming. Wow. See how fast that was, huh? Yes, I've got no intention of walking across there. Don't bother. He dipped his horn and I was like, I'm coming. Keep out of the way. That's why I'm sitting on here, to keep out of the way. It's quite close, isn't it? Look how close that first track is. That's 6 foot away and the speed it's going. Sit here for a minute, I think. Catch my breath. Oh, it's starting to get dark. Can't sit here for too long. I suppose I better do some more walking. Okay. Bye, YouTube.